What the fuck is that noise? What are you doing, step bro?
Dude, I'm out of juice.
Dude, you know you can get more at recoilrda.com.
Oh, yeah. Mango. And holy shit, it worked. We're live. Welcome to the Friday Fallout. I am your host, Ugly Swaggins. As you see below me, we have Officer Modern Day Recluse. And then on my right, we have Cody, which is on that part of Total Recall where they all suck the air out of Mars and die. Welcome to the show.
Okay.
Well, it's because when his screen turns red because you got that new light, it reminds me of like those old movie covers from like the 80s, like the Soviet Patriot. But like that wouldn't make sense because you know that's like an oxymoron, or like Total Recall, you know, Red Planet, something Arnold Schwarzenegger and guns, you know. Anyways, but I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. Just saying.
I'm gonna say I don't know. That's before my time.
It gives off that little bit of a heavy metal vibe.
Yeah, there you go. You definitely could be like one of those bands that their logo looks like a bunch of branches all falling on the ground, and it's like you can't see that. Obviously, it says Automatopoeia, and it's just a bunch of branches like this.
Yeah.
It's like the
so
more
every shirt that Brad owns.
Yeah. But yeah, so welcome guys. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into our buffets. Let's go ahead and have Cody start it. Let's Cody, what you got since you got that binky in your mouth?
Oh, I got a peach flavored yaya, and then also I just got the normal setup, but I just put fresh 26 gauge Breeze Tones in it with the blue iced.
Oh shit, some Steve's Browns.
Yeah.
And then
Nice.
Is that it?
Yep.
I should have known it. Glenn, what you over there puffing them dragon clouds on, bro? That's a big cloud. You want to go out?
Oh,
You want sponsorship?
got the topside dual with Breeze Tones loaded Asgard Mini, and I've got some Butterscotch Reserve in there.
Nice.
Ooh, so tight.
How is that butterscotch, man?
It's really, really good. Like, really surprised me. There's like a really floral vanilla note to it. I suppose from the custardy part of it.
I know that we're getting closer to fall, so me personally, and a lot of people go pumpkin spice. I go caramel everything. Caramel, dude. That's my shit right there. We also
I
have...
stand by. This is probably the best tobacco flavor I've ever had.
Nice. And is that all you got rocking tonight? What else you got, man?
Oh, that's it, man. I've been keeping it simple. all
Solo.
week.
One setup to rule them all. Sorry.
Indeed.
I definitely
down.
had some shed time before
Kicks
the
the
show.
kicks the shit out of the passage all day long.
Really? I know that Adam swears by the I think he sent me a passage.
It's like this is a little more airy, but just as much flavor.
All right. I like the airflow. That's why I'm still stuck with. I'll go with my buffet. And you guys in the chat, we'll get to you in a second. Throw us what you're vaping on, what you're drinking on, what holes you're licking. What's their name? What's their sign? What's going on, guys?
What's her name? What's hers?
I'm sorry. What's their name? His or hers? No one. You don't care. Lick all the buttholes you want.
What's their sign?
But I got the topside duel with the goat as always. With I'm bound to my last little bit of Homeboy Mango in there, and then I have been fucking around with this pod, the Narada, and I don't like it for regular flavors because obviously it's better for Salt Nick devices or Salt Nick flavors. I don't like Salt Nick, so I've been doing 6 milligram Anarchist Pink Ice because in pods or small devices like this, I think menthol's the way to go. That's about it, you know. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm also trying to get rid of this tank so I can switch out the coils. That might happen tonight, so you guys will see me fuck it up.
Right on, dude. You ought to try some of the deep cuts, High Nick.
I haven't tried any of the deep cuts yet, but I hear great things.
Oh, only good things.
Z Berkeley
That sounds
says one of us must be out of our minds. I think that's for one of you specifically. Not for me.
Ooh, let's see, Mowgli's got a peanut butter toffee DIY and cinnamon roll DIY that he's vaping.
Oh, the chat is not working for me. I see.
There you go.
I had to refresh. It was not working.
Oh yeah, that's your buddy Z,
Weird.
huh? What's up, Z?
It is, yeah.
Watching us on a Friday. What a loser. No. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. No.
He's got better stuff to do, for sure.
I want to go through. I'll say some highs to some people while you guys are dropping in what you got. As always, Mowgli's here first because he was born in 1812. Talk about 57-cent gas, back when he was a kid or something. We got Anthony Ramella. If you guys didn't see, I shared it to my story on my Instagram page. He also made a cover for the Friday Fallout show, which is bitchin'. You guys should go check that out. Also check him out on Instagram. He does a lot of cool graphics for a lot of the shows you see in this community. He's really putting in work for the community. Thank you, Anthony Ramella. Pretty cool dude.
Oh yeah.
I'd kiss you if I had 2 Trulies. I'm drinking Red Bull tonight. I'm sorry, man.
Stay hydrated, bud.
Yeah, stay hydrated.
Whack.
RB Mark 2, what's up, bro? And then we got Mr. David Moyle coming in from Australia. We got, let's see, who else? The Tech Begins, Shannon. If you guys don't have him added on Facebook, it's just the Troll Fest right now. We're not going to get into that because, man, it seems real personal, but if you want to laugh at some real shit posting, I guess you'd call it. I don't know what's going on. I was drunk last week, and I was going through Facebook, and he was talking about masks and stuff and the government, and then I was drunk replying for like 2.5 hours, and then the next day I woke up and I was like, oh, wow. Take my phone away from you when I'm drinking next time. Anyways.
Yikes.
Anthony Ramella, already said him. Mr. Z Berkeley, already shouted him out. Mr. Matthew Anderson. And then let's see, we got people dropping in what they got. Matthew Anderson with his Odin 200 drop solo. Cloud Revolution 26 triple with 36 wrap blueberry custard cookie that he made. So that's pretty good. Sounds pretty bomb.
Oof.
And then we got Mowgli, already said his. And then RB Mark 2 with Juggernaut. V2 and sour pineapple. Dude, pineapple juice sounds bomb right now in the summertime. I got pineapples on the thing. Do you think if it's put regular pineapple juice in it, it would work? Should we do it live?
Would not recommend.
No.
Man. No. Just no.
Actually, you know what? Go for it.
I don't know, man. I feel
Give it a try.
I feel like I got the devil on one screen and the angel on the other screen. Glenn's definitely the angel with that cop stash, and then Cody's definitely the devil with his lights changed in the background. He's like, come over with me and try some ecstasy.
Yeah, dude, send it.
Yeah, no.
Go get you a liter of cola.
A liter of cola. God damn it, dude.
Oh.
God damn it, Farva. And then who else we got in here? We got David Moyle rocking his Fatality M25 and Hardron DIY Caramel Revenger Iconic with some lemon cereal free juice. Lemon cereal, that sounds kind of good actually. I like anything lime or lemon.
Ooh.
Have you seen that video where the dude put pepper spray in his friend's fucking vape or whatever?
Yeah.
And the dude hit it.
Dude, that see, like,
Bro.
I'm all about like pranking your bros and doing stuff, but man, pepper spray, that's
That
no
ain't
joke.
that
That's
ain't
no
a
joke.
prank, dude. That's grounds. That's grounds for an ass
Yeah.
whooping.
That's constitutional.
borderline DV, man.
Yeah, I'd punch you in the mouth.
He's lucky he didn't get shot after that. So, like,
And then we got a new person I haven't seen before, Eileen Bell. I don't think I've seen you around, so thank you for the show. Hope you're ready for some
Good.
lowbrow content. Oh, and just in at the last moment, Jangles. Also, a big shout to Jangles. Send him some love this week.
Jangles is the man.
I feel like he's like the dad I never had. He checks up on me all the time. I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to like beat it to some hentai. Leave me alone, man. But he's like, no, dude, how are you doing? I'm like, ugh. It's always how are you
Yeah.
doing, not what are you watching. No. But anyways.
So before we get too deep into it, I'm gonna shill some breeze tones a little bit.
Yeah,
here.
let's do it.
Don't forget to go get your breeze tones over at Local Vape or Steel Valley Vapors, Victory Vapes. What other retailers do we have?
Triple Sevens in California, and then the Rising Phoenix Vapory, and I believe they're Phoenix because that makes sense. And then there's also Lucid RDA, which is Stan Tenacious's site. And then if you're in Australia, Victory Vape, and I think you got them all.
Right on. And also, if you're down for some sweet Breeze Tones merch, head over to his Teespring store at teespring.com/stores/Breeze Tones. All the proceeds from that sale will go to tobacco harm reduction advocacy.
And if you guys haven't seen Breeze Tone's logo before, I think I got his quills around here. It's pretty clean. On a black t-shirt, it's pretty good. And then on Monday, he showed off this Toot Science mug that he has, which is fucking awesome. And so, yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. Eileen Bell says hi from Australia. Thank you for coming here. We have a big Aussie fam. Appreciate all you guys down under. I don't know how you guys do it. Toilets flushing the other way, but that's why you're here. Tinfoil hat time. No, I'm just kidding.
I gotta keep that ground hunters on at all times, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Oof.
as you can see, we've got Glenn back, hanging out with us because he's not too busy to working right now. But we see in the last 3 times we've seen you, you've had a different haircut and different facial hair. Glenn, what's new, bro?
Oh, just changing it up. Had a bad cut, so I figured I'd start fresh. And
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but
I mean,
no,
yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I'll be the first to admit it was a series of unfortunate haircuts.
It's how it goes. It starts where you're like, all right, I can just take a little bit off. I could just take a little bit off. I could just take a little bit off. And the next thing you know, your hair's all
bald.
gone. Yeah.
You're
Oh,
bald.
for sure. It had to go back, and I started out cutting way too high, and then the next guy cut it even higher. So got to do it right for them chillins.
Because I usually start with an afro, and then I end up with this, and then go to something less.
You look like you shop exclusively at Patagonia.
I don't even know what that means.
Google it.
I will.
You have a computer. Do I look
How do
like
you even fucking spell that though?
Patagonia? It's like really just go out the vowels. Padagonia.
Oof.
Gonia. Dude, I don't know. I never took a second language.
Oh, it's a T. It's a T.
Oh man, see, here we go. That's my ignorance right there. I do want to shout out in the chat. They're talking about the capsaicin. I can't say the word capsaicin or whatever being an active ingredient in pepper spray, which is from Chili's.
Oh, capsaicin.
Yeah, capsaicin. I can never say it. And when I first read that, I thought he said Capri Sun, and now I want Capri Suns. So X1,
Bro.
if you guys want to send me a Capri
Hey,
Sun.
that Pacific Cooler though.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, spiked Capri Sun.
Yeah.
Pre-spiked Capri Sun.
While Cody's looking that up, I would say also shout out to
Dude, definitely. These
What?
overalls are lit.
See, dude, Glenn knows.
Shit,
Sometimes
dude,
you
this
have to-
is expensive though. What the fuck?
Hipsters only shop for the best and most expensive.
Yeah. Also, I found what I was looking for in the chat. Matt Hander says that they just sit on the side of these toilets down there, so that doesn't flush up on them. I lost the joke. I lost the joke so bad.
Is there like a Patagonia Goodwill or something like that?
Yeah, it's called
Something?
Forever 21.
Or what's that other one? Plato's Closet.
Oh man, that's some money
yeah.
though, ain't it?
It's like bougie Goodwill.
More like a Savers type of guy.
Cody is the guy that wears all the clothes that you see the one guy from The Hangover wear with all the wolves and shit. Like I'm not even making fun of him. Cody seeks that shit
Oh,
out and finds
that's
it.
what I do.
He has shirts with a big American eagle with the flag
Yeah.
behind it and an explosion and it says USA on it or
If you go on Amazon and type in the mountain, those shirts are half of my clothing brand.
Cody definitely dresses like if someone did a NASCAR mural on the side of a Ford Econoline van.
Dude, if someone put a big ass bald eagle on the side of their NASCAR, I would instantly be like, they're gonna win.
Oh, for sure. America.
I don't know. Dale Earnhardt would say different. In the chat, we also got a question for you, a hard-hitting question, and it is a serious question of the week. RB Mark 2 says, "Has Cody gotten a charger yet?"
Maybe.
He stole one.
That doesn't seem
I
very
didn't steal
promising.
it, okay? It's not stolen. I was gonna buy one, and then I was like, "Hey, Alex, are you using this one?" And he said, "No." And he just gave it to me, and I was like, "You want $10?" He's like,
No.
"Dude, just take it." I think it was either yours or Ashley's old.
Was it?
charger.
Was it the same one I had in my room from when you were over the other night?
Probably.
Yeah. No, it's funny because I went there the other day and I was buying some products. I was like, dude, I left that charger up there, on my desk and shit. And I know it's been a few months. I was like, maybe it's gone. I went up there to check. I was like, oh, it's gone. I was like, I bet you Alex took it. Shout out to Alex,
Yeah.
you scrounge. I love you.
Well, it's mine now, so thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you. I have one.
Keeping it
because
all in the family.
I literally had to get one.
So technically, I gave you a charger. You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Yeah. Put it on my tab.
I did.
Yeah. I think I still owe you from the paper towels you brought over. Anthony Armella says, I wish there was a Forever 4XL. I wish that D4L, that band, that rap group would come back and do Laffy Taffy again. I know it has nothing to do with what you said, but that's what it reminded me of.
A Forever 4XL. Goddamn. I mean,
Dude, I feel the struggle.
it's called what's that one? Never mind.
What are you talking about?
It's like
Men's Warehouse?
it's a men's. It's like a men's.
Oh, Chubbies.
No, what?
There's a brand. I don't know. I thought you were talking about like plus size guys' clothes. I know there's a brand called Chubbies, and they do like all the swim shorts and t-shirts and stuff for dudes that have some boobs like myself.
Dude, you ain't got boobs.
They may not be big, but they're bigger than I've had when I was younger.
I mean,
All right, if you call us boobs, dude, I got tits. Like, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Don't have to make what I said about myself about you, God, Cody. But yeah, I said DXL. I'm saying D4L. XO in the chat.
Oh yeah, DXL. Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
I want some D4L. I want some.
Well, you know what the D stands for.
Down for life. Duh. I know that was probably like not the right word. That was my white wine saying that.
They only sell pants, and it's for guys that have,
A little bit more junk in the trunk.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Did I just marginalize you?
I wasn't exactly talking about the trunk, but I mean that works too. But I mean, you're not wrong. I was making a joke. That's actually pretty accurate.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Fashion night on the Friday Fallout. Welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Out of touch old folks.
Yeah.
And that kid.
And Cody. Yeah, dude, it's how we keep him younger around here. We gotta do it like that. He says, Anthony Mello says, more like cake for life. I could be down for some cake. There's actually a cake on my counter. Speaking of cake.
Good.
I mean, you want some cake? Yeah.
Cody's got the cakes. Cody actually isn't in his room right now. He's in a strip club, and it's like Cody's room, and that's why he does those webcam things where he like rents out the room like the webcam girls do, and that's what you're seeing right now.
That's what the lighting is about,
Yeah, 42 coins, and he'll lick his beard.
Do you even RGB, bro?
I don't.
Wait, I thought you had an RGB laptop, or not laptop, but like keyboard and all that.
Yeah, I got a keyboard. I mean, it's just the one that came with my computer, but it's just the basic ass one. It does all the fixings.
It's fair enough.
It's nothing special. I was thinking about getting a new one, but it's expensive.
I hear Razer just dropped a new 60% keyboard.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
I don't know.
I'm not too fancy on the keyboards. I mean, I like I get it. I got the Mac or whatever, but it comes with the one of wireless or whatever. It charges on its own. Ever since using the Mac keyboard, dude, I can't switch over back to a regular keyboard. Feel like I'm back in like 2002.
Gotta have them fucking MX Reds, bro.
Nah, man, but I'll be all cool and get RGB on my mic stand that no one will ever see.
Get you some of those modular RGB lights for the background, like every
Twitcher. Everybody on Twitch. Yo, bro, so here we go. Here's my video on Twitch. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Anyways, I'm going to spend 45 minutes talking about something that has nothing to do with the video. That's going to take 5 seconds to explain. Blah, blah, blah. After my life story. Anyways, press B when you get to this point. Thanks for watching my stream. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah. That's every Twitch ever.
Ever.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, dude. Nah.
It's pretty accurate.
RB Martu says your OnlyFans, Cody. So, OnlyFans, and we got a peso show. Anthony Miller says he's got a hood like a VW Beetle. I'm guessing he's talking about his belly, or unless he's talking about his penis. I don't know. You tell me.
I got a hood. I got a hood. You're uncircumcised, my guy? Like, is that what you're trying to say? Like,
no, that's what he said. He's got a hood. I think.
I know that. I know.
I just imagine a VW. I don't know. And then Mowgli says, have a peso show, but when we throw coins at you, you got to pick them up with no hands, the coins. Could you imagine the kind of power you would need to pick up coins off of a strip club floor? Maybe even, you know what, carpet even, because like imagine like the airflow suction right there, would it be there? I don't know, I'm getting all scientific with this. Anyways.
It's like it's a reverse air hockey table. What are you talking about?
Becky Buckwild's in the chat. She says, hey, don't be knocking the raw Latin and uncut. I can agree with half that statement. It's not the one you're thinking. No. I don't even know what's going on right now.
Me neither. I'm a little confused.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Mowgli says
so
stacked
gone.
on a bottle, not on the floor. So I get what he's saying now, and it's kind of like that story I told about that one person that picked up the bottle of alcohol with their butt and then spit it on us. I told that story a while back. Yeah, I think that's what he meant. More of like that.
Gotcha.
I need better visuals for this.
Keith was a bad idea.
Speaking of that, let's just make it worse. Anthony Ramella says, I got no junk in the trunk. It's all in the front end. So it's like a VW Bug, get it? Because like he's got the hood in the...
Ah.
I get it now. I
see.
passed second grade. Think.
I mean, you only have to have a second grade education to get into the Army, so, I mean...
He's not wrong. I had this one guy, man, he somehow made it through training and everything, and he was a mechanic, like a truck mechanic, which is a lot more expensive than what I did for training. I went to a generator mechanic, so it was, it was like a couple months, 3 months maybe, but theirs is like 4 months, 4 or 5 months. Anyways, long story short, this guy passed all that, and he came to our unit. We're like, all right, man, go bleed the brake lines, and then we'll do this. Motherfucker went and drained all the oil. He didn't know, like, the difference.
That's the same thing.
Close enough, I guess.
Functionally illiterate? That's
just shows you can be
right
stupid
there.
and do anything you want. You just have to believe in yourself.
I thought the Army said they could dummy proof everything, right?
That's fair. We very much did that. Becky Buckwild says her boots are in the front. I don't even know what that means. I think I need an adult. I think that was a typo with another letter at the T instead of... I don't know.
Boots in the front. You like new boot goofing?
New boot goofing. Get the...
Matt Anderson, yes, you are completely right, and I'm not gonna knock that, but riff.
Yeah, but he was Australian Army, so he's cooler. I spent time with Australian Army guys. They're all cool. They also all look like Ken dolls, and all your women are beautiful. I'm just saying. When I was overseas in Afghanistan, I used to be able to be my own schedule, and I'd sleep in all the time, and we're on the base with all the Aussies. So I would sleep all the time. I was just lazy piece of shit, just go to the gym. But every morning, there'd always be, like, people running by in small, like, 10-man groups of formations. There's always the Australian females, and they don't have a PT uniform, so I all wore, like, booty shorts and spandex.
Gotcha.
I started waking up at 5 in the morning every day to do PT.
I got you now.
What you got? What you got?
They're saying that boot is like the same term for trunk. Gotcha.
What are we on, a UK show? I get some of you guys
Apparently.
are Australians.
Or Australia. Anything but the U.S. pretty much, probably.
I mean, everybody but the U.S. has always got some kind of standard.
Some kind of standard for anything. We have none.
Who needs the metric system anyway?
Not us.
Can you go hand me a L72586 quarter inch? What does that mean? I don't know. It's made by Cobalt. No.
Imperial system all day. Just kidding. That shit sucks.
Becky Buckwald also is throwing this out there in the chat. See how you guys feel about it. She'll pay $1 for you all to wear some new boot goofing shorts. Those are booty shorts, ain't they?
I mean, if I'm showing cheek, there's gonna be some issues.
Just imagine Glenn's face pushed together without the mustache. That's his
I
butt.
don't think you guys want to see that, to be honest.
I've seen it.
It's
Well,
some straight Hank Hill shit.
Yeah, and are you saying you wanted to see it, or...
She said she'll throw $1 in. We're not monetized. You can't do it
Ooh.
here.
$1.
You gotta mail it to Cody. Here, let's get a PO box for Cody's to show his butt.
Yeah.
Spend 35 cents on a stamp to send $1 to see Cody's butt.
It's called OnlyFans. I just gotta set one up, you know.
See, if I did that, I have no ass like Hank Hill's butt, so I would have to start OnlyFans because that's how flat it is.
Word.
You know? Or,
Yeah.
you know, make some cakes and like an OnlyFlans. I don't know.
OnlyFans.
Only flabs.
Yeah.
It's genius. Hey, man.
Becky Buck.
Don't knock those.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
serious? Yeah, I mean,
Go ahead, Glenn.
people are into that shit, so.
Okay. Right on. You do you.
Make a bet. Whoever loses has to wear them. So here's
Sounds like
Go ahead, Glenn. I keep cutting you off. My bad.
rock, paper, scissors for it.
Here's the thing. I was gonna throw it out there. If you guys want to take the risk, we could do it. But the next video I make it for Dwayne's gonna include me in some booty shorts. But you know what? We could do the rock paper scissors version.
So you mean there's 2 winners?
So if we do, so fine, yeah, we'll do a rock paper scissors thing, and if whoever loses, we gotta put some stipulations on this, and we'll use it for the next show post. And then I'll edit it and everything, make it all fancy. I'll do like sparkles and stuff on like your butt cheeks. But all right, so let's do this.
You're gonna need some sparkles to fucking make it look okay.
RB Martinez says, "Pay." There's no super chat. Yeah, man, we'll never get monetized. The shit I say on here. So, let's go ahead then. We'll do it. Shout out to Becky Buckwell for the idea. We'll do a rock paper scissors between us 3, and whoever loses has to take a booty pic like that, and then we'll use it for the next show's cover. I will say Glenn's at a severe disadvantage because I could take fancy pictures of Cody's butt. He's gonna rely on asking his people in his life if they'll take a picture of his butt, maybe. So,
I mean,
F in the chat.
I've got the shortest shorts I have are running shorts. That's the best you'll get.
You gotta pull them up to your butt cheeks, man.
Yeah, I was like, I could just take some regular ass shorts and just like shove them up there.
Glenn's not about it. That mustache does not say mustache rides. It says get in the back.
That's fair.
Contextually, that just
Not in the butt, in the back of the cop car. I just said you look like a cop so bad tonight. It's all right. Now I'm gonna trim this up this week, and it'll be my week next week to look like a cop. But all right, let's do this. Rock paper scissors go, and then well, yeah, we all know the rules. All right, 1, 2, 3, shoot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, shoot. Wait, why am I doing rock paper scissors shoot? Okay, rock paper scissors shoot. Man,
I feel like I just won. Like
yeah.
Well, all right, it's down to us, man. Let's duke this out.
All right, rock paper. Wait, Glenn, count it, dude. I'm.
All right, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh no.
Fuck
such
me.
a delay.
I went hella late. You know what? I'll just do it. I'll just take it. I went hella late. I'm stoned.
He's gonna do it anyway.
I was gonna do it anyways.
He wanted it.
I'm just gonna
Word.
So unless you want to do it, I did go late though. I was like, oh, what am I doing?
Make like a Peaches album cover.
Well, you know how mangoes and like peaches and stuff are like butts on Instagram. So just wait. You guys will see what's coming up.
Oof.
Cody's gonna help. I'm gonna have him over here with a spray bottle. But it's gonna be all PG and VG.
Dude, it's just gonna be. You gotta go get a spray tan first, though.
No, dude, no tan. I'll just wear like boxers outside
just
for a day.
the lower half.
Just the
Bronzer.
lower half. But what do I do
Yeah.
about the beer belly curve? Do I go at the curve or do I just do a straight line? So it's like a nose hanging over a fence and your neighbor's being nosy? Like, what do I do?
What? I thought we were just talking about the ass here.
I was talking about my beer belly and the tan line at my waist, though. That'd be weird.
Oh, well,
Oh.
I mean, I don't know, man.
I'm just joking. I got it. Okay. So, yeah, Matthew Anderson says, make sure everything's tucked in. No, bro, you don't get it that good. You guys ever seen those pictures that guys would do? You know how girls will have, like, the pictures where they walk around with their outfits and the bottom of their boobs hanging out? There's this guy that started this thing. It's called Nutscaping, where what he does is he goes and he finds beautiful vistas on top of Mount Everest, not obviously that big mountain, but like Mount McKinley, I guess, or some shit, national parks and stuff. And he takes a beautiful picture of the park and the sunset, and then on the top of it, he dips the little bottom curves of his balls in the photo.
That guy's a genius.
Yeah, so he calls it Nutscaping. So I'm not gonna do that for sure, but it's there's stuff out there for people.
That sounds a lot better than perineum sunning.
I don't even know what that is.
Taint tanning.
What is it called?
Perineum sunning.
Perineum. So is a perineum like a medical term for your taint?
Basically, yeah.
I had no idea that it had a fancy name besides gooch or taint, and I didn't know that tanning had its own thing. So what? I'm almost afraid to ask, but you know what?
I will send you the YouTube link, and
I don't know if I want to watch the whole thing about it, but we can talk about it. Do you tape them up? Do you use tape? No, because that would hurt. It's like a bungee cord?
Go out looking like a hippie tripping on peyote out in a national park or something, and just let it all hang out, spread them, let it get some sun.
Perineum. Okay. Excuse me for coughing, but you learn something new every day, guys. Like perineum tanning. Perineum. I never. Glenn, so my question is, since you know it so well, are you partaking in the perineum tanning?
I do not partake.
You don't get a lot of sun out there in Virginia, do you? West Virginia.
We had plenty of sun. More than I care for. It's been like 90 plus all summer.
Yeah, it's been hot everywhere. Fuck, last 2 weeks here, we've been at 115, 116. Fucking RB Mark II says, what an educational show. Yeah, you're welcome. Glad you're here to learn. We had it all crazy. Heat out here. The hottest on earth record was broken at Death Valley last week, 130 degrees.
Nice. That is in the Zoom group chat for you.
Cool. I'll have to check that out. I had no idea. And then shout out to Mr. Shane Beekman joining us. Good to see you, man.
Shane.
Hope you're doing good. Tick begins. Shannon's got to go. Catch the replay. Have a good night, too. Good to see you here. We know you're here. Have fun on Instagram or Facebook. Don't get beat up by anybody. Some of the stuff, man, I'm seeing it. Like, he's going full troll mode when he changed his profile picture to his face photoshopped over a troll doll, so.
I mean, that's full troll.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
You gotta pay the troll toll to get the boys whole. That's what they always said.
Troll.
But yeah, I have no clue where Cody went. I think he went to take a poop.
Did he now? Oh, man. I didn't even notice that he dipped out on us.
Oh, there he is. Now he probably went to go get some more beers. So while we got this quick second and Cody's coming back, we do have some news stuff that will pop up right here. I did the graphics in the wrong order. But anyways, that's a graphic I made a long time ago. Never got to use, so I'm using it now. Anyways, you can actually voice your opinion right now on actually having the PMTA delayed through CASA. They actually made it real easy. I'm going to drop the link right here in the chat. And if you guys haven't done this yet, make sure you do take a second to either do it on your phone, send an email, anything you can. Because what this does is it opens up the chance for PMTAs to be delayed, to actually let companies have more time to do this and get this stuff done. And also opens up the timeline if this doesn't go into law, they can't actually be held accountable. And that gives more time to actually break it down and make it better for the industry and let people that work in the industry find a way to maybe come to the middle ground with the FDA. So if you guys haven't been doing that, it's really important. I put that link right there in the chat. So make sure you guys check that out and make sure you guys make your voices heard.
Yep. It's super easy. I'm literally doing right now.
Yeah. It just takes a few moments of your time, and it helps keep vaping alive. It helps you be able to buy your products. Don't be one of those buttholes that said, I spent $4,000 on juice and now I'm stocked up for the next 6 years. Fuck everybody. Don't do that. That's mean. Take 2 minutes of your time in between your little Pornhub searches and type it in. Help everybody out. You know, it's not about us that already found it. It's about the people that need to find it. It's coming off of it. And then, yeah, that's all I got for newsworthy stuff. I didn't do a tinfoil hat time and an excuse for that because I figure that's a lot more important. And then also the rally's coming up in, I believe, a week and a half. Oh, excuse me, I have to keep burping. If you guys are able to go to that, do that. Make sure you do all your stuff. Social distancing, wear your mask. Be respectful, don't be an asshole. Last thing you need is to look like a jackass on TV. You know, we got enough people doing that already. So, Cody, what'd you go get the drink, man? What'd you grab?
Just more beer.
Just more beer?
Yeah.
What are you drinking, Michelob's?
Yeah. Ugh.
Dude, you know, I can't knock that. Did you see Busch Light has an apple flavor just in time for fall?
That sounds disgusting.
Like a spicy apple,
yeah.
I'm guessing?
You know, I have no clue, and I truly don't want to be the first one to find out.
A spicy apple.
Well, I figure like spicy apple, you know, like fall. Yeah, that sounds like cinnamon apple. You know what I mean? I call it cinnamon apple.
I've tried the what was it? Natural Light came out with the lemonade one last summer, and that one was like weird.
The lemonade beer one, right? Not the
Yeah,
seltzer.
it was just it was a Natural Light beer, but it was lemonade like.
Yeah, it was like Kool-Aid
flavor.
mixed with beer. It wasn't that.
But it wasn't
bad,
like.
But it wasn't good.
So it wasn't like it wasn't like just a lemonade it wasn't like a hard lemonade. It was like something else.
It was a malt. It was a malt flavored beer.
It was definitely beer,
Yeah.
but it was like.
I bought those on accident because I thought they were the seltzer ones.
It was like, oh, it's a fucking pink lemonade or some shit, and it was like. I mean, honestly, it wasn't terrible.
It wasn't bad, but when I drank it, I was like, this would be
But it
better
wasn't-
separate. Like if it wasn't
Yeah.
in the beer.
Wasn't good. Wasn't good. Wasn't terrible. It was just like meh.
Becky in the chat says those are for people that sun their perineum. And if you weren't here for that moment, forgot when you walked away, there's a whole thing called tanning your perineum. Glenn gave it to us in our chat right here, and you can actually there's a group and there's a video and there's this whole movement of people that they tan their taints, man. Do you know that your taint was called the perineum, Cody? I did not know that.
My what?
Did you know that your taint is called a perineum? That's like the medical name for it, and there's a group of people that tan it.
No clue.
Yeah.
I don't know
Can't
why in the hell anybody would do that.
Who said it right here? Mowgli in the chat says, oh, that sunburn would hurt. And I don't know about you guys, but man, I like, you know, I got chafing issues normally. Could you imagine with a sunburn and then like what if it's peeling everywhere? Imagine like trying to like impress a chick. You're standing out like at the outside bar of the place, right, or in the backyard.
And then you cowboy walk away. Like...
You cowboy walk away, but like while you're standing there, you know, like you're at the point of like where your sunburn's like dry and peeling, and like when you're walking,
I mean,
you know,
I can't say I've ever been like sunburnt where I was peeling on my crotch.
Yeah, but if you do tan your perineum, shout out Overdrip. What's up? He says, "Is it okay that he's wet?" Yes, it is okay. We're all about the moistness here.
Yeah, dude, you know, no judgment. It's 2020.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
right. Yeah, that's the right time. Yeah, it's 2020.
But just imagine like your taint's right there. It's all dry and sunburnt out, you know, and you're at that point where you peel real bad, and you're standing there, you know, you're in your shorts, you're like talking to a chick or a guy, whatever you're into, you know, a tree. I've seen Superstar, you know, and you're like standing there, and then dry skin drops out of your shorts from your taint. And you're wearing like black socks, and so it looks like you have dandruff from your balls.
Well, first things first, you have to talk to women in order to, you know, get to that situation. That just doesn't happen in my realm, so.
I think Cody means more in a flirtatious sense. He talks to women all the time. They just don't want anything to do with him. No.
Yeah.
Sure, those aren't just dudes pretending to be women over the video games.
Hey, dude, at this point, I don't care.
Oh my god.
They can be whatever they want to be. No, I'm just kidding.
Cody's like, if it fits, it ships.
Oh god.
Becky Beckwald says that WAP. Yeah, that WAP. And then also, Mowgli just gave me the perfect name for it, taint druff. Instead of dandruff.
that wet ass perennium.
I didn't even
That
put
sounds
two and
like
two
a-
together. Oh my god.
That sounds like a serious health condition.
When you
You
walk
should probably go to the
with that
doctor.
wet ass perineum, and it shake, shake, shake from that sunburn burning. Well, what's up, Cardi? Put me on the remix. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, guys. All right, so that's the end of the show. We'll see you. No, I'm kidding.
Getting close. Are we doing a giveaway this week or?
No, we are. I am in plans to get something. We almost went through our whole stash of stuff to give away, actually. So,
Dang.
yeah, we've got a couple things left, but I need to consolidate. But next week we will be having a giveaway, and I think that
shit.
if what we got left is probably going to be a Rigmod tanker. I have one left, and then I got some of that Desire stuff gone, and I get some of you guys that want it, you guys actually put it to good use, or you guys give it to someone, which is cool. I'm just getting tired of giving that stuff away. So next time we do a Desire giveaway, it's going to be a full setup. It's going to be the RDA and a mod, and all that stuff, so I can get rid of it faster. But yeah, I do have some tube mods and shit, so that'll be next week. Well, I don't know exactly what I'll give away, but we'll figure something out.
Can you imagine being that person in the future who find a fossilized Desire mod and just be like, the fuck is that shit?
The worst part for me, and it's because it wasn't Desire's design. I do think that the Desire Squonk that they did with Dwayne revolutionized squonking and made it a lot better for what it is, and you see a lot of the innovation. Made it because every device, it does obviously, I'm not saying anyone ripped anyone off or anything, but you definitely could tell stuff like this, which is my all day every day, if I can take cues from how they used it or how they put it together and all that stuff. And the worst part is Dwayne was the one that helped put all that together, helped design that mod and all that, so it's bitching. But it sucks it had to be with Desire because they're just terrible people. But I do think that, give credit where credit's due, that's a mod that did change squonking. But then again, no one comes here for my vape opinions.
I mean,
OPP. Sorry.
yeah.
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 I do have you know what? Fuck it. Let's do a giveaway tonight. Fuck it. We'll do a giveaway.
Oh, shit.
I have something, but hold on. Let me do a stipulation before I throw up the graphic. I need to let you guys know. I don't know if it works or not, but it was one of the prototype Desire design Dwayne Homeboy OC squonks that came off the first set of production. So it's more of a collector. I don't know if it works. You guys have to figure that out. I just use it for pictures, but yeah.
For that reason, you have to put X2 in that.
Start Max ones.
Yo, got pretty mouths.
All right, so it's gonna be this one right here, and I got it because this was a combo that they were talking about selling that they didn't. It was a black and white combo that they did it, so it's got a black fucking battery cover and it's a white mod. And this, you know how I can prove to you that this is an OG one? Because it doesn't even have his design on it, his logo. This is one of the very first ones they produced.
Oh, shit.
So it doesn't even have his logo. So yeah, guys, you know what? Fuck it. Go ahead and start putting X ones in the chat. Also, I do have a squonk ball that I can steal from another one. But like I said, I don't know if this works. This is just something for you to collect because it's something cool. I was going to keep it for a while, but you guys would probably collect it and like it a lot more. Anyways, again, it's a Desire Design Rage Squonk. It's off the first production set before they even branded them with Dwayne stuff. It's for people to test. And it's more of a collector. It's not, I don't know if you'll be able to use it. But anyways, there you go.
In 5 years, it'll be
Yeah.
worth like 100 million or 100,000.
Yeah, you know, and I'm like,
all pissed
fuck.
off. You're like,
I paid
"Oh,
$32 to send that to New Zealand. No.
Can I get that back?
Yeah, A-Dog, can I get that back? And also, I'm going to say this. Mowgli, you're out of this one because you've won like a few times in the last few giveaways. So Mowgli, you can't win. Eat my butthole, bro. No. But yeah, so while you guys go in there and start putting them X1s in there, I'm going to find the other squonk bottle from the other mod I have. Entertain these guys.
Now,
I can still hear you.
Now, wasn't there some kind of like production issue with the first run with the squonk bottles?
Yeah, the
Dwayne
squonk
had to
bottles
make-
weren't great and they weren't connecting.
Oh, definitely.
And so,
There was a production issue with like that whole thing.
and here you go, and that's how you know that this was the first set, because the squonk bottle I was going to steal out of this other one that I had from doing the job and all that shit. I went to pull the squonk bottle out, and the fucking top broke off. So you don't get a squonk bottle. You just get a mod. You just get a mod with nothing in it. This is the Desire Design quality. No. Nothing against Dwayne. Dwayne made a bitchin' product. He just worked with a company that wasn't able to support him on it.
a bummer, but it's still a bitch and mod.
Yeah. So yeah, and it's cool for your shelf. You know, I know everyone in here's got some kind of shelf somewhere. Even I have a shelf, and I don't even get into it. I've got a couple hexomes and stuff. You know, everyone's got a shelf somewhere. You know, or some kind of collection.
My shelf is at my friend's house.
Cody's still hiding it from his dad at 35 years old.
Excuse me, sir. 35? What the fuck?
I get carded before you would.
Right?
Definitely. I was like, I haven't been carded. Well, okay. Actually, no. Okay, that's a lie. I got carded this morning, but okay, when I go to the Albertsons by my house, like I'll go there and the lady will be like, "Oh, can I see your ID?" And I show it to her, and she's like, "Oh shit, I've seen you before." And I'm like, "Yeah, probably like 3 times this week." And then she's like, "Yeah, I know." And I'm like, ew. Like, and every time I'm buying like 2 24 packs of beer, like walking out, like.
Cody's become known as the housewife alcoholic now.
Hey, but you know, half of it is like my dad's, the other half is me, but at the same time, it's still kind of a lot.
We got like 2 people doing X1s in the chat, you guys. Go ahead
To
and
be
toss
fair,
it in there.
though, that beer is probably cleaner than your water.
Vegas water's pretty clean. It's all processed. We have a lot of fluoride.
Yeah, I was like, Vegas water has a lot of they put a ton of money into the like
We have a huge reclamation system, and then we also have the
Yeah.
water purification stuff.
I was gonna say the refurbishing, whatever. That doesn't sound right.
Refurbished
Yeah,
water now at Ross.
Yeah, refurbished water. I mean, that's really what it is. Like, it's water out of Lake Mead that they just like pump through a filter, but it's good. Like, I drink water out of the tap here. Like, it's fine.
Oh, dude, when I run out of water, I do if I have to. I try not to, but I'll
That's
still
not
drink
bad.
it. It's weird though. I'll drink out of a hose before I drink out of a sink faucet all day. There's something about that white trash growing up and drinking water out of the neighbor's hoses, man.
I mean, I've definitely done that before, 100%.
Nothing hits quite like that neoprene plastic of a hose.
Well, when you're dying, like, from riding your bike all day, and then you go to someone's house and just, like, take some water, some cold water out of their hose,
And
you let it run for, like, 2 seconds, so that way it's not hot as shit.
Yeah, all the hot pee water.
Yeah, that's the worst. That is now, have you ever tried that? Oh shit, what is it? Just Water that Will and Jaden Smith own.
No, I heard about it though. I thought they were giving it away to only to homeless people.
Nah, dog. They sell it in some of the convenience stores around here, and it's. I don't want to say it's good, but it tastes like a box.
It's in the paper box. It's a paper, right?
Yep.
What does
Yeah.
that mean?
It's all
It
biodegradable.
tastes like a box.
Have you ever breathed in cardboard?
What kind of box are we talking about?
Not the box that you want to be tasting.
I still think that's
So-
over Cody's head and experience. It's a sexual innuendo.
Yeah, that,
I know you know.
that was the joke.
Ooh, young man getting outclassed by 2 out of touch old dudes.
Anthony Ramella says, we don't come for the free stuff, come for the sparkling content. I love you and I appreciate that very much. But you might as well get some free shit while you're at it. That's the whole point. I know who's here for the free stuff because they sub to our channel before a show every week, and then they unsub right after when we don't do a giveaway. I know well aware who's here for the free stuff, and that's why I made the graphic, team free shit and all that stuff, because I love giving back to the people that wanted to be here, and they comment in the chat, you know, whatever. And if you're here just for the free shit, I don't care either. You're still getting me analytics on YouTube.
They'll be back.
They'll be back.
I'll come back.
Yeah. Like that one time when Glenn gave away the unicorn. You should have seen our viewership then.
Oh yeah. I was amazed at the turnout for that. I ought to do something like that again, but if I do, I want to wait till Ashton drops some limited edition shit.
Yeah. I was actually talking to Cody about this, and so that anarchist, let me grab it. The anarchist hexome I have, I think I was talking to Cody about this. I want to send that to Ashton. I want to see what you could do with it. I think that would be cool. I haven't seen him really do any boxes like that, you know?
Oh, dude, that would be.
Oh yeah.
Tight as all hell.
Yeah, especially because he could do all the colors with like the inlays and stuff. Because like, it's a little etched on or whatever. I think he'd be able to figure it all out. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I mean, dude, all of the finishes that he's done are just top notch work.
Wow.
I can understand why people dish out the money for that.
Wow.
Quality paints, man.
That was a big hit. Excuse me, guys.
Rip.
But yeah.
Cheesy Fiesta potatoes. Ooh.
Ugh. It's funny you say potatoes. Earlier today, I've been sleeping in. I woke up around like noon. And I was like, you know what? I'm hungry. Let's eat some real food. Like, real food. So I got a big bag of those steamer potatoes. And I filled up a whole tray of potatoes. Then I ate a whole tray of potatoes, which is probably like 4 people's servings. And then I also ate like 8 mini corn dogs. I shouldn't eat for the next 2 weeks. That was so much food.
I was like, I drove back from Phoenix to Vegas, which is like a 4-hour drive. I got home at like 1 o'clock, so
Damn.
like, I mean,
So-
Anthony Ramilla had an idea. He said for the giveaways for the Team Free Shit people, we should give away a Toyota, but it's a Toyota instead.
Getting pwned.
Instead of like getting the nice one, you gotta get the ones you get from Wish, where it's like Toyodar, and it's like Luke Skywalker's head on like C-3PO's body.
It looks like Donnie Wahlberg with Down syndrome.
So it looks like Mark Wahlberg? No.
Oof.
Dude, Z in the
Man.
chat says corn dogs are the shit. Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I've been craving corn dogs all week, and nobody, I swear, nobody has them right now. And I'm just, like, first,
what kind of third world country are you living in? What the fuck?
Last week they didn't have them here when we went to 3 grocery stores. They didn't have corn dogs in Vegas either.
What?
Yeah, last week.
the closest grocery store to me doesn't even have them because we live in the hood, and they're, like, cheap
We
shit.
live in
that
the
you can get. Cheap and eligible for SNAP benefits.
I couldn't buy these corn dogs with my BETs or EBT, whatever it's
Whoa.
like. BET. Oh, fuck. EBT.
So we'd like to welcome you guys to Cody's last show. No.
It fucking might be.
Oh man, what did I make yesterday? I made butter chicken.
Ooh.
Oh
Is
yeah.
that just chicken with butter on it?
No, it's like some Indian shit, man.
Okay.
It's the first time I've ever had Indian, and it was not too shabby.
Becky
course.
Buck Wild, have a good night.
Yee.
They're celebrating the bars
Jesus,
open
man.
in Arizona. It's going to last for 2 weeks and then close them down again. Welcome to Vegas. No.
Man, if bars close down again, there's gonna be riots.
Out here, they got it where if you're an establishment that can serve food, they can stay open. But it's Vegas. It's a 24-hour city. But, I mean, we're getting hit real hard with stuff. You know, we're not going to get into the sad, gloomy stuff. But, yeah, if you do go out, make sure you guys are safe. Make sure you guys are being responsible. Don't lick your hands after you touch stuff. That's weird. Unless that's what you're into. Then, you know, like, keep it at home.
Don't go to those Vegas buffets. This is not the time for them.
I don't think they're open.
I
No.
didn't think they would be.
I mean, those. Well, actually, no, they might be.
Golden Corral's open, but that's not a real buffet, you know. Like, casino buffets, they're not open.
Yeah, it is.
That's not a real buffet. Like,
I mean, it's in a casino buffet, but it's a buffet.
a casino buffet is a real buffet. Like, it's like you wouldn't call, like, I get it. It's like you wouldn't call a '97 Toyota like 2-door sports car compared to a Porsche. You know what I mean? Like, one's definitely more of a sports car than the other.
Did you just compare a Porsche to a casino buffet?
Yeah, and I'm saying that the Porsche is a
What
casino
the
buffet,
fuck?
and like the Toyota Camry Sports Edition is a Golden Corral buffet.
Okay, so you're saying Vegas buffets are Audi A4s and Golden Corral is a beat up Mazda Miata.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, well, I don't know why this is so polarizing right now.
I mean, I get what you're trying to say. You're just trying to say that Golden Corral is shit. What?
Well,
I mean,
yeah, but I'm using a
it
terrible reference because I'm stoned.
It might be shit. It might give you the shits, but by God, it's not the.
It gets you where you need to go. I get that.
Exactly.
It gets you where you need to go, and I'm not hating on that. But if I'm gonna call a buffet a real buffet, it's gonna be the not a Mazda Miata buffet. To me, that's like a Wendy's in the '90s that had a salad bar, Golden Corral. The food's gross. It's all cold. There's a lady that's dying from diabetes, like 2 tables over. That's
not gonna
Golden
lie.
Corral.
The most devastating thing about the 21st century is that the death of the KFC buffet.
I've never seen a KFC buffet.
Bro,
They had a KFC buffet?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The town where I grew up had a KFC up until I was like maybe 10, and then up until the day it closed, it had a functioning buffet.
What
That's
was
crazy.
in this buffet?
Like when you go, yeah, you pick up like a drumstick and some wedges and some mac and cheese or something like.
Yeah, drums, like all your bone-in fried chicken, all your boneless fried chicken, your mashed potatoes, all your accoutrements. This ballin' ass dessert that they had where they do like Cool Whip chocolate pudding from those number 10 cans and crushed graham crackers.
I've never heard of this in my life.
I've never, a KFC buffet. No, I've seen like weird shit like the Wendy's I grew up by when I was a kid had like the salad bar and stuff, then I lived by a Pizza Hut buffet, but I've never seen a KFC buffet, and it just trips me out to imagine fried chicken. Like I get it, like you go to a normal buffet, there's like fried chicken, but just to think of a KFC buffet.
Well, like that's like one of the easiest things to do. So like that's one of the ones that you go for. Like mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, fucking
comfort food. It's all comfort food.
Like bacon. Like you can't fuck that shit up. So it's like that's like what you get at like any buffet. And pizza. Like so
yeah.
I'll have like 2 slices of pizza, some fucking mashed potatoes, and like some mac and cheese, and that's just like a normal buffet plate because like you can't fuck that up. That's just what happens. Like you just get that because you know it's not gonna be.
So you don't even get steak or nothing if you go to a buffet.
I mean, if they have the one where like the dude is like slicing that shit, I'll get like some ham slices or something. But like.
That's crazy. I never knew that a KFC buffet, but I guess you're right. You do stick to food, you know. You stick to safe foods, especially even like a lot of like Vegas casino buffets. Like Cody knows, he lives here. They're nice places, but they're terrible. So you know to stick to.
I was like, I'll go to a casino buffet. They'll have, a bunch of different shit, and I'll end up with the same stuff like pizza, orange chicken, and mashed potatoes. Like it's stuff you can't fuck up. It's stuff.
So Cody
like
does the buffet
stuff.
like it's a food court.
I guess. I mean, it's. You want me to try like their nasty ass like green bean casserole or something?
Oh,
like,
I fuck with the green bean casserole. I fuck with that shit.
Yeah, well, you're a disgusting person.
He's like, you're a filthy fucking pig, you disgusting maggot. We need to address this in the chat. Shane Beekman says, "Can he ask what the fuck a corn dog is?" He doesn't. They don't have.
Wait,
it in Australia.
whoa! Hold on, wait, hold the fuck on.
Okay,
someone asked what a corn dog was.
Yeah, basically, it's the American equivalent of a sausage roll, but instead of wrapping it in a decent pastry, we
what the fuck is a sausage roll?
Like a pig in a blanket.
It's just a corn dog, like.
Basic, yeah. I mean,
basically, you take a hot dog, you shove a stick through it, you dip it in some breading, kind of, or
batter.
Some batter, yeah, and then you deep fry that bitch. Like that's a corn dog.
Fucking Shane Beekman, dog wrapped in corn. I bet it's actually corn on the cob, but instead of the center, it's a hot dog. That's what it is, Shane Beekman. Make sure you tell everybody that. Could you guys imagine a hot dog in the middle of a corn on the cob?
Doesn't like it.
That sounds like a bad trip, like a really bad trip.
I don't know. I mean, is it like street corn style? I'd eat it.
Dude, hot dogs are fire.
Dude, hot dogs are so universal,
or
man.
corn dog. I mean, well, hot dogs are good too, but corn dogs are bomb. You know, I mean, it's like if you go to like any county fair and get like
man.
a corn dog, like it'll be like a fucking foot long corn dog somehow. Like I didn't know they made hot dogs that were a foot long, but like yeah, you just shove that bitch all the way down like to your stomach, like, just, like
Don't do that. Don't shove it all the way down in your stomach. But
yeah,
take
don't do that. It's just that was a joke. Like, you know, just put some ketchup on it. You know, eat it like a normal person.
God, yeah, I haven't had a foot long corn dog in forever. It seems like, but I also don't feel like shelling out $30 for one of them shits.
Especially nowadays, you go to like these little fairs or whatever. They pop up, and it's expensive, man. Because I remember being a kid, and I lived in a small town outside of Vegas called Pahrump, and they had the little fall festival every year, and it was like, you know, it's a little state fair kind of thing. And they had the people out there with the corn dogs deep frying them, and the potato skins, and all that shit. It was like $2, $3 for a corn dog. And then what sucks is like now, you know, being in Vegas my whole life, you go to like festivals here, it's in the parking lot of a rinky-dink casino that somebody got shot at last night, and they're like, oh, do you want a corn dog? And it's like right next to the freeway where you're basically eating a corn dog with fucking diesel fuel all sucked into it, you know, so I never eat at those things.
Yeah, what you get here is like the best corn dog you'll get now in Vegas is like if you go to the Foodie Fest, which is like it's just a bunch of fucking, you know, like food trucks show up at a casino parking lot, and then you just walk around and buy fucking the worst food you can possibly think of, but it's so good.
Yo, yeah, like the little food truck festivals and stuff, they do them downtown here, and those are cool. They shut down the whole street, and it's all right, you know. There's always like a homeless guy that'll probably like stab you and steal your kidneys somewhere, but it's still a good time. They have good food, but like the carnival stuff, it sucks.
Pros and cons.
Yeah, the carnival ones suck. They put in a parking lot that hasn't been used in like 10 years, and so you're walking around kicking up dust with like 40,000 other people from your town that you don't like. It's like I'm just a grumpy old man.
I was like, I don't go to carnivals. The last carnival I went to, or like carnival, was like the fucking the county fair, which is always in like Logandale, so you have to drive like an hour to it.
Dude, Logandale Fair is the best. I met this one chick there
for sure.
that I dated for like 4 years. She was batshit crazy. I hated her. But Logandale's awesome. I love Logandale.
I don't know what a girl is. What are you talking about?
Who remembers the $15 slices of pizza at fucking Warped Tour?
No, that's a no for me, dog. I hated Warped Tour. I went once.
I'm gonna say that's a negative for me. Warped Tour wasn't a thing for my generation.
Yeah, Cody was too young. It came out when he died when he was like 12.
Bro, that's tragic.
Nah, Warped Tour, I went one time. I'm just not a big fan of all that walking around. And But we used to have this thing in Vegas called Extreme Thing, and they used to do it at the big Desert Breeze Park out here and have skate park and all that.
I've been to that.
Imagine that, Cody, but like 10 times bigger. That's Warped Tour. And instead of like Celine Dion on one stage and like Fergie on the other, it's got like, you know, your good bands. You got like Blink and fucking other people playing.
Bro, you know, towards the end of Warped Tour, it started branching off into that more hip hop oriented stuff. Like they had, I think they had Childish Gambino one year and Riff Raff.
Yeah, bro, but see, I think that's a culture. I think Vans and Warped Tour is the culture thing instead of like a music thing. A lot of people take it to heart. You got to be like rock and roll and stuff, but I think it was more of a culture, and a lot of those things spun off the culture. There's no way Riff Raff would be where he is without the Vans and the skate culture and all that shit. Because that motherfucker, he's hip hop, but man, he's still a fucking grungy grinder.
Bro, I've never seen a more disgusting human being in my life. Like, you remember when he got roided out and then stopped working out and like fucking deflated?
I think he's hilarious. Would I live his lifestyle? I don't know how he does it. No, not at all. But Riff Raff is the funniest motherfucker I've ever seen in a long time that does like stuff. And then I want to do a real quick reminder for everyone, because like Shane Beekman's the only one. I'm just gonna let Shane Beekman choose at this point. But we got a couple of different people here. We are giving away a prototype Rage mod that was the first off production before Dwayne okayed them and everything. You can tell because it doesn't have the Homeboy OC logo on it. Fresh off the line. I don't know if it works or not. I got this while I was working for Desire Design. We're giving it away tonight. If you're new here, put an X1 in the chat. And this was a colorway that they were going to originally release that they never did, the black and white. Anyways, it's one of a kind collector's item.
Right on.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Warped Tour, Z in the chat says, Cody, it came out when you guys, it stopped when you guys were like in middle school, or it was cool when you guys were in middle school, and that's fair. I think the last one they had was what, like a year ago? 2 years ago.
I want to say it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was super bummed out, if I remember correctly, because I was working for the postal service at the time, and I could not get that week off. Oh,
But yeah.
tragic.
Yeah, me too. It just ruined my life. I couldn't skip 8th grade, and I just, like, didn't want to go.
Terrible.
Bro. Who needs 8th grade anyhow, man? Most of that stuff that you learn there is completely useless.
That's fair. I mean, you know, Algebra 2 and all that bullshit, whatever. I don't know, 8th grade, Algebra 1.
I got held back in 8th grade.
Oh, well, you're
Wow.
just dumb.
Oh, I am just dumb, but no, I got held back in 8th grade, and I repeated it, and then I went back, and then I went to high school the next year, and then the next year they're like, oh, well, like they weren't supposed to, like you weren't supposed to be held back, and then I said I took 10th grade classes, so I took sophomore classes as a freshman, and then like it was really weird, man. So I didn't actually miss a year, but I didn't do a year, and that was while I was living in Pahrump for like 3 years. Dude, that's it's so backwater out there. Like I enrolled myself. Like granted, I talk a little bit about my family history, so I didn't have really reliable parents or anything to like set up school for me. I did it all on my own, so I probably could have fucked it up at one point. But yeah. So, anyways, I did get held back, but then I skipped ahead. I don't know what the fuck.
That's hella confusing, my dude.
Yeah, Nye County school system. Shout out to Nevada. We're like 51 in the states.
Wow.
Well, you got your DEG, and that's all that matters.
I'm trying to throw up gang signs to say GED. I can't.
Yeah, it was okay. So to respond to Mowgli, yes, there was something last year, but it wasn't quite. It was like a grungy reboot, and you know,
It was like a pop-up style of.
That's what-
it was like Firefest.
Ooh.
And they did it all in pop parking lots. When they came to if they came to Vegas, I think it was like once, and they did it in a parking lot on the Strip. And if you do it there in the summertime, it's like 110, 112 here. And it was terrible. It was like 2-3 years ago, and it was terrible. Like people were like passing out and dying, you know, because like you're trying to rock out, you're trying to like get in these crowds, and next thing you know, like you're fucking passed out from heat exhaustion and shit because they did it on the Strip, and it was like 112 that weekend. It's like when they do EDC here, it gets that hot.
Dude, they lost
Nah,
so much
well,
money
okay.
just giving away free water.
EBC isn't that bad.
It's still
Oh,
hot.
okay. I mean, I wasn't like in the middle of the crowd, and I also wasn't on ecstasy, so I guess I really can't say I had the full EDC experience.
Cody was
Burning
chaperoning.
Man.
I went 2 years in a row, and like we would just go. We would get there early, so we would get to the like front of like the stage like before anyone else would, and we just like wouldn't like move to different stages. So like we would just be at the front of like the stage like all night, just hanging out like.
Yeah.
So we didn't have like a ton of people like around us.
Yeah.
but
Well,
it
that's the
was-
thing though. Is like, you know, most of those people going to EDC for sure. Like it's like thing that you're probably gonna be inebriated on something, and like you know,
Yeah.
and then you're out there dancing and all that. Like people do their thing, people do their stuff. As long as you're safe, and responsible. I don't really care what you do. Don't hurt nobody, you know. But I still think it's crazy that you know, like I get it. It's summertime. It's when people are off or like school or something like college and all that shit, which is probably a big audience for stuff. But man, put that shit like the end of September. That'd be nice outside. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean they moved it back a month now because before it was in June. Now it's in
May.
yeah, or they moved it forward a month, so it's not, instead of being 105, it's 95, like whatever. I mean it's
That's still 10 degrees, man. It makes a difference if you're on 13
no, it
quad
definitely
stacks.
does.
Boop, boop, boop.
But at the same time, like I mean, and a lot of the fools out there like won't go and get water. Like they provide water, and like they
Yeah.
would just go and be like, ah, fuck it, whatever, and then that's how people die.
Well, yeah, if you're responsible, it's definitely got to be responsible with it. But let's see. We hit and I think we're about an hour into it. And
We've passed an hour.
we're past an hour. We're about 10 minutes past. So you know what? Since no one's really doing an X1, Shane Beekman, you choose someone from the chat to win this mod. You've been doing it for everyone else, showing some love. So Shane Beekman, he's been our amigo since day one, been helping out, supporting us forever. So send him some much love. So Shane, you choose who wins the mod. We'll give it away that way. That way I don't have the pop-up screens or nothing. And plus, you're a community. Community is a part of everything that we do. That's why we're here. Mowgli Vape says his roommate back in 2002 was a physical joke, but one of the biggest worldwide tech geniuses. Got laid twice with different hotties at Burning Man. Burning Man's a different world. That's something that that's a whole different world. Yeah, Burning Man is the place that literally anyone's dreams can come true.
Or go completely wrong.
Yeah, that's it can go either way. But Burning Man's I've never been, but I've got friends have gone, and just the way that they talk about it and the experiences they share in the videos and things that you see, you see these cool pictures of these chicks in Indian headdresses or other culture appropriated shit or steampunks and stuff. That's one aspect of it. But people go there for a spiritual fucking journey, and they're like, oh man, yeah. I've traveled to the center of the earth and back this weekend. What did you do? I'm like, I played Call of Duty and ate some Cheetos.
I mean, it sounds like a great experience, but hanging out in the desert with a bunch of wealthy people
degenerates
that can afford I'd say the upper middle class and upper class versions of gypsies. Not that there's anything wrong with gypsies,
My mom and stepdad went 3-4 years ago. But they're on some weird shit. They're
midlife crisis.
I think they're swingers. It's kind of weird.
No, dude, that makes total sense. A lot of people go there for that experience, man.
Yeah.
If you can watch documentaries and stuff on it. You know what? Fuck it. I'll put it on. But there's a lot of stuff going around and shit where they're talking about where people will go to the Burning Man and it's planned 6-7 months in advance, and you talk to these people. It's these swinger groups, right? And then so what they do is they do all that and they get to know each other online as online presence to see if you're comfortable with it, and they have to do it with each person of this group. And then once they get there, you already know each other, so it's not weird or whatever. And then these fools go to town on each other for 3 days, and they drink what is it, peyote tea or some shit like that?
Oh, like ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
Peyote is that shit.
That sounds like a pure nightmare fuel.
Yeah, and there's my thing. Don't get me wrong. I've been honest about taking shrooms and stuff before, but that's as experimentative as I go with my mind. But I could not imagine someone dropping acid or drinking that peyote tea and then meeting some guy named Jeff that works at a car dealership across the country to bang your wife.
Boy, that's really specific.
I like to break things down really simply. I'm gonna start a review channel. It won't be anything to do with Amigos. I'll do it on my own, so it won't be the Amigos won't be embarrassed by it. But I'm gonna give my reviews on stuff. It'll be for that, or it'll be video games, Destiny 2. Yeah, these guys from Mars are mad. They're robots that had milk, and then they explode, and that's it. That's it.
Break it down, Barney style.
But yeah, Mowgli Vape says mescaline. And then shout out Shane Beekman. He picked Becky Buckwild for the mod. She's not here right now. She's out having a time of her life out in the town in Arizona. But I got her info, and if not, I'll hit her up and get what I need. And so she won the prototype Rage that came out, very first one that they were designing it with. And it's very bare bones. I don't know if it works. She'll use it. She probably won't use it. But it'll be a good collector's piece. And we said before, I'll get something new to give away next week. But yeah. That's the giveaway. Thank you, Shane Beekman. He's always been a part of the Amigos family, always passing the love forward and supporting us. So thank you, man. And it was a good choice. But yeah. So, you know what?
Quality.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's round this out. Yeah, super quality. All about the gang signs. I don't know why I just want to keep doing gang signs.
It's just modern culture, man.
Well, it's kind of crazy because you can see it now if you watch Instagram. You see all these sorority house girls and stuff doing these it's hip hop dances and stuff like that. And then now they got them these sorority girls doing gang signs. I don't know if anyone remembers back when after 50 Cent got hot and gangster rap came back again for a little bit. Everyone's doing the gang signs and all that. But now you see sorority girls that are cheerleaders and valedictorians, and now they're Pi Beta Zeta whatever blah 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 house and throwing up all these gang signs and stuff. I'm just man. Just imagine having a life that you could get at that college and then do gang signs. I don't know. No.
What a world we live in.
Yeah. So let's do a recap, and then we'll get these guys out of here. So
Hell yeah.
we talked about the PMTA thing. Let me go ahead and drop that link again. Make sure if you guys have it, make your voices heard. Sign the petition. Call people. Do everything on CASA website. Subscribe to their emails. They don't bug you all the time. They don't ask you for donations all the time. It's a great group to be a part of. So make sure you do that. That's coming up. Also, the vape rally's coming up. If you do go, be safe. Don't be crazy. Don't be lighting nothing on fire. Don't be screaming. If you do take off your pants, make sure it says my name across your butt cheeks. And then back to speaking of butt cheeks, I owe you guys a picture of my butt out. I lost the rock paper scissors. So that'll be coming for next week's show. It'll be a cover of my butt. Maybe I'll just do it like Copper Tone style. You know, have Nala, you know the dog, pull my pants down or something. You know, by the pool. Cody knows what's up. And then
Filling out.
Cody, Becky, you won the mod, and that's it. Yeah, next week we'll have a giveaway. Other than that, Glenn put it in the chat already, but we'll do our quick shill moment. Make sure you guys check out our sponsor, Local Vape, localvape.com. They gave us the code Amigos20 for you guys to use, get 20% off your whole order, and they also carry the full Breeze Tones menu. And make sure you use the code Amigos20, get 20% off. And if you don't get them at Local Vape, make sure you get Breeze Tones Coil at Still Valley Vapors, Ryzen Phoenix, 777s, Lucid RDA, Victory Vape in Australia, and Still Valley Vapors. And there's other places, but I think that's all I remember right now.
Yeah, just buy Breeze Tones coils, man. They're banging.
Yeah. Everyone's used them on this panel, and they're pretty good. But other than that, let's see. You got any closing thoughts? Glenn, you got anything for these people?
Don't smoke the last of your keef before you do a live show. Have a great weekend.
Cody, what you got for these people?
Nothing really, you know. Just have a day.
Have a day. And that's it, guys. I ain't got nothing special for you. We will be back. Oh, I'll be back on Monday with Breeze Tones and Legion, and we'll be doing our usual thing. Other than that, we'll be back next week, and we'll find something cool to give away. Otherwise, you guys stay beautiful. You guys are beautiful people. I've creeped your social media. I've seen your butthole in my head. Now you can see mine. I don't know why I ended it like that. Anyways, have a great night, guys.